Welcome back in, you guys. This is going to be another September 2024 reading. We're going to continue with the following signs, whether it's Aries, Leo, or Scorpio that I have remaining. Okay. We're going to roll the Astro dice to see who it is that we're reading for. We're going to be utilizing the Everyday Witch Tarot deck. All right. I have the Energy Oracle deck out here as well. And then we're also going to be pulling a crystal to see which best stone is to be used for the month of September 2024 for whatever sign I pull for. Okay. We're going to go over the transits from the first house to the 12th house, all the transits that's happening pertaining to the changes happening in September. Let's see who this reading is for. Find out. All right. I got Aquarius again. We read for Aquarius already. All right, it's giving me Libra in the third house. This is going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo with the energy of the South Node here. All right. It's showing the South Node in Libra, which is a true transit here for the third house for Leo's energy. So we'll find out, all right, what this is all about. All right, let's pull for Leo. Let's get a good shuffle. Let's see what's going on. Welcome in, everybody. All right. There's the Sun. Spirit's funny. Okay, really funny. Before I started this reading, I go, who am I going to be reading for? And they told me Leo, but I rolled Aquarius and then Leo came out, which is, Aquarius is opposing energy. Spirit's really funny. All right, let's see what's going on here. Got the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups. The Page of Swords. Okay. The Nine of Wands. I just heard you didn't trust me. All right. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay. So what I'm seeing here overall for you, Leo, is that there could be something that has been kept from you pertaining to like a secret or something like this, and where it was supposed to be exposed at the perfect timing. And I feel like now is that perfect timing. All right. You have an opportunity coming your way. You've been holding on really, really tight to whatever it is that you've been working on here. You haven't been wanting to release this. All right. You have lots of spiritual strength behind whatever this is. And I feel overall that you are to gain more knowledge about something here. All right. I'm seeing the Knight of Cups as your challenge. So you could feel at this time that your love life is struggling a little bit. But I feel that you're going to be opening up to more of your divine feminine energy with the Queen of Cups being here. And this is going to be part of some sort of commitment that comes through for you. All right. I'm seeing the Hierophant here, whether it's a workplace, a marriage, something like this that's going to change, all right, your overall outcomes in this situation and whatever this seems to be. I'm not sure what this opportunity is, but it's involving the energy of this Queen of Cups here. It could be a mother figure that comes in and presents an opportunity to you. It could be that you are having to learn a little bit more about whatever this is. All right. From this Seven of Cups energy, it almost seems like it's an illusion around you at this time for some reason. But this is something that you've been really like holding on tight to, this Nine of Wands energy. And it seems like you have a lot going on pertaining to you trying to commit to something, right? Whether it be a partnership, an organization, if you are a teacher and you have to commit to just, utilizing your intuition with the Queen of Cups. I don't know if you do some sort of spiritual work. All right, I'm seeing that this Hierophant here had the position of yoga. You could be teaching yoga at this time. All right, let's see what's going on. That Wheel of Fortune, I mean, it wanted to come out. It was on the bottom of the deck there. All right, so something's changing in your energy overall. All right, it could be in the home environment. I'm seeing this card specifically pointing to the house of home. All right, Leo, your house of home is going to be Scorpio's energy. All right, and Scorpio opposes Taurus in your 10th. Let's just figure out what this is first. All right, it's speaking about Scorpio. Okay, Spirit's like very clear. Your house of home pertains to Scorpio's energy. Something's ending there for you. All right, maybe you're moving. Maybe it's time. Maybe this Ace of Pentacles is a new home. All right, new environment to go around. All right, you could be moving in with the mother figure, Queen of Cups energy. Let's see. Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. It's almost like if you've been getting creative with something, being artistic with something, it seems as if this has been a very slow moving pace type of project for you. All right, now I'm seeing Tower. Okay, what's going on with the Scorpio energy for you, 4th house overall? We'll figure it out. I just said you were seeking knowledge about something, or that was your goal. All right, needing to do some more research. All right, look into something a bit deeper with the Page of Swords there. And me knowing the astrology of it all, Pallas is in Scorpio right now in your 4th house, and I'm seeing heavy Scorpio energy here. So this could pertain to the knowledge that you are learning pertaining to your divine feminine energy with the Queen of Cups being here. All right, in order for you to come into this marriage, this commitment, and what you're supposed to be doing at this time. All right, just take a look. Why is Scorpio's energy so heavy here? Let it fly out. He's not going to take it. Okay. There's something that you're doing here pertaining to like a healing process. All right, with the 4 of Swords. They want you to rest and rejuvenate before something moves into the house of the sun for you. All right. You rule the 5th house. If we're speaking heavily about Scorpio's energy being of significance in this reading with the majors, it's given Death and Tower. Something unexpected changing and or an ending to a new beginning. All right. So it's giving Pluto's energy overall for you, Leo. That's in your 7th house of partnerships. But it's telling me here Scorpio's energy in the house of home when I looked at the Wheel of Fortune. What's changing for you is the energy of your divine feminine once Pallas steps out and into the energy of the 5th house, which is ruled by the sun. Something's going to be highlighted here for you, and it pertains to the amount of knowledge that you have at this time with this Page of Swords energy here. If you've been seeing things very like not so clear, all right, with the 7 of Cups overall, you're moving on from that. Something's going to be illuminated to you, all right? You're going to really see the truth about something. Something will be highlighted here where your destiny is going to be in the near future. I'm seeing this new Ace of Pentacles, the sun shining bright behind it as well. All right. I feel like you could be moving homes. All right. There was something that you have invested your money into that may have taken a long time to grow with this Knight of Pentacles, but it was something that you were truly passionate about. And I'm seeing that it's now possibly coming into manifestation. Okay. Let's see. I see 5 of Swords. You could have been dealing with lots of conflict. All right. I'm seeing that you've been very patient overall with the Temperance energy here. Okay. Yeah, you've been having to stand your ground really on what it is that you've been working on. You possibly been having to keep it hidden from other people. People may have been trying to, find out what's going on with you, and you may have been very detached from people, more so trying to hold your stance on whatever it is that you're trying to have come into manifestation. You don't want anything to get in the way of it, is what I feel. Okay. All right. I'm seeing you being very balanced overall. All right. This could be a court issue or some sort of contract that you have coming your way as well. What's going on here? You've been overthinking something. I'm not sure if you sabotage something as well, or you had to move on from a specific situation. Why is that here? I feel like it's required for you to step into, a new path here. You're you're being told to like stay determined, continue to gain knowledge, but go in a different direction is what I feel. Okay. You're gonna gain clarity about something that maybe was, remaining hidden at the time. Like something felt like an illusion or there was some sort of secret behind something. All right. And it seems like if you heard some sort of gossip about something and you've been patient and waiting to like, okay, I detach from that, let's see what happens. All right, if you've been standing your ground on it, you're finally gonna receive some sort of justice. Something comes back into balance. Where if you've been trapped in your head about it, overthinking it, it's like, okay, it's time to move on. Finally, when you go take the risk, you find out the truth about something and how it actually is meant to take off for you. All right. Okay, so this could definitely be with something that you do for work. I see the three of pentacles here pertaining to career energy. It could be like if you chose to go in a new direction, you gain a different perspective about what you were doing, and you chose to go collaborate with other people, then that possibly was the best choice for you. Mm, you may be returning with someone from the past. It's a six of cups being here, right? And the ten of swords. There could have been an ending. All right, I'm sorry, not the ten of swords, the two of swords. There could have been some sort of ending where you're now coming back and collaborating with this person after gaining a specific, clarity about what was happening back here. You having to go through a specific phase in your life and going through a transformation and then that ending and having to go and step into something new. You could have some lingering unfinished business in the background where a person from the past wants to have you more so face your fears and step forward. It's almost like that they're inviting you in. Okay, like now you're ready is what I'm feeling. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be the opportunity to do some sort of like healing work here. Whether it's yoga, if it happens to be like therapy of some type. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it starts off as something small, right? It's a phase of one, but it's something that's going to be, highlighted to you, and this is the right direction to go. Maybe you need a time to rest and rejuvenate and heal and get your life in order, and then come back to this. That type of thing. All right. I feel that you may have a feeling, a sense of loss or regret that you made the wrong decision in going in whatever direction you went in. Maybe it was necessary for you to experience that, and now it's like, okay, unfinished business, let's move back here. All right, yeah, I feel like there seems to be some sort of celebration on the other side of that sorrow. All right, like if someone is waiting for you to return, that's everything. All right, let's see. Let's get into the energy back here. Welcome in, everybody. My microphone is all messed up. I don't have a microphone, I have earbuds. How's that day, Clinton? Better? Welcome in, everybody. All right, so contract is what I see here. Perfect, thank you. All right, so contract is what I see here with you guys. I feel like there's something that's meant to come in overall. All right, something's meant to take off for you. There's a contract that comes in. That's what this is. All right. So it's like the minute you've been standing your ground with something here, Justice. That's the contract. Right? You had to detach from something, remain balanced overall, stand your ground on what you were working on here so that you can fully come into this, this contract. I don't know, it pertains to vision. Something that you're manifesting here. I see the Magician. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Well, all right, so you're going to be coming into a community of people here. This is what this is. All right. That's exactly what this is. It's almost like you're coming into a community of people that you're meant to collaborate with. After possibly doing something alone, you might feel indecisive about this, like which way to take. But I feel like you're being encouraged to head this way. All right, second chakra. It's doing something creative, is what I feel. Mercury just went direct for you, Leo. Okay, today is the 28th, and that happened around 5:14 p.m. So we're currently around 7 p.m. right now. And you can tell there's a shift in the energy overall. All right, let's see. Really? My entire deck went. All right. Let's see what is going on with this. Is this energy frustrating you overall? So I don't feel frustrated, but I feel like there's a change in the energy. It's like something's going on here. Okay. Something's going on. I see happy family, a man holding a coin, adjacent possibilities, deceit, door to romance, and envy. So I don't know if you have someone in your energy that sees that you're happy, you're with someone that is helping you heal, helping you overall, be able to tap into your abundance in any way, prosperity in any way. It's like you found some sort of other possibility to be able to help you get through this process. And there's this energy of deceit around your romance area. All right. So there seems to be envy there. We already know Pluto's in Aquarius, and just in a couple days here, it's going to retrograde back into Capricorn. So for you, Leo, this happens to be your seventh and your sixth houses. Something's going on here in the energy. It seems like someone doesn't want this this message to come across. I don't know, you guys. All right. There seems to be a transformation overall in the energy that's shifting for you. Okay. That's weird. Very weird. All right, let me read the signs out and who I have here. Give me 1 second. All right, you guys, let's find out. Who's this? I got Uranus energy here with Aquarius and Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Leo's there. Scorpio again. Taurus, Libra, Jupiter with all fixed signs, Gemini, and Virgo. All right. Well. All right, so because the reading was all screwed up in the very beginning, I will do a second spread. Let me just see what deck I want to pull here to give you a little bit of insight on what's to come in September 2024. Let's do the Wisdom Oracle here. Okay, get in there. There we go. Oh, Lord. I don't know. It just brought me to Loyal Heart. I was drawn to pick up the book and flip to a page. You are the ruler of the heart. All right, so Loyal Heart, number 35 could be of significance. That's weird. Okay. See what's going on for the sign of Leo. Maybe your loyalty was being tested. What's going on here? All that glitters isn't gold, you guys. All right, it's time to co-create with the universe. Start getting things to manifest. You might be in between worlds at this time. All right. It says you're like not quite out of one situation, but trying to engage in another. Okay. So that's how I feel. I feel like there's some sort of unfinished business elsewhere, but you need to wrap up what you're doing first. All right. There's a fork in the road here. You have to make a decision with something. All right. I don't know if you're being observed or you are the observer, but something is coming to illumination. Once again, I feel like whatever you seek, you're going to find it. Could be, the information that you're looking for here. And I have to the sea. You're going to recognize how all the pieces come together is what this is. And now I'm seeing soulmate, to be fair, and yang. All right. So I'm curious to see why I was drawn to pick up the book like that. I never do that. And what loyal heart is surrounded by. Oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. All right, I've got loyal heart here, right? I just wanted to see what it was surrounded by. It's surrounded by the rebirth card. So, as I said, for you, Pluto's in Aquarius and getting ready to step out of your relationships into Capricorn in the house of work. There possibly are new opportunities being presented. You might have to leave somebody in order before you go get into something else. Because Pluto's going to come in and transform. You might have a loyal heart, all right? Maybe you have a community of people that you need to go collaborate with at this time, all right? And they're going to help you step into a new life. Divine timing. It was meant to happen that way. I don't know, you guys, why I was drawn to this. I don't never read this way. All right, let's just pull a little bit on this here. So all that glitters isn't gold. All right. So this card speaks about wearing a mask to disguise your true nature. All right. This is you needing to see beyond the superficial, chasing after everything sparkly, but being also mercurial. I mean, Mercury is in your energy right now. Okay. Um, it says trying to be something that you're not. So if that's the way that you feel and you're doing something that you don't actually enjoy doing, then I feel spirit is going to help you co-create something new. All right. So you're going to get creative. You're going to partner with higher power. They're going to show you your artistic talent. All right. And how something is going to come through and inspire you. You're going to like come to fruition with something that gives you a spark. And then you're going to bring that into manifestation. Okay. There's a transition and happen here. All right. But you're trying more so to dip your fingers into something when you're not fully done with something else, is what this Between Worlds card speaks about. All right. So it's time for you to fully make a decision on what path you want to do here. All right. So this is like you owning up to your obligation of needing to make a choice and considering the consequences as you prepare on how to act. So if you don't make the right decision, then something is going to tumble down. And I feel like that's why we saw the tower come out earlier. All right. So you're the observer. All right. You need to really like seek and find what it is that's going to help you gain a different perspective overall. And then you have to distance yourself from things that no longer serve you so that you can move forward. Once you do that, I can see here how you're going to recognize how pieces start fitting together. All right, with the To the Sea card. Everything will then come into flow. I feel like you'll become, partnered with whatever it is that's part of that contract energy. And then it's like full blown action. Like it takes off. All right. So this is more so going to be in your love life, friendship, companionship. It could be a relationship within yourself and how you're evolving and transforming, that type of thing. All right. But it's all a matter of you need to consider the options that you have around you at this time, because you do have many options. All right. You could be receiving some sort of justice for some sort of injustice. All right. Maybe you were led on the wrong path. You don't really resonate with that and you have to change and switch things up. But there's a matter of wrapping one thing up and then moving on to the next. Okay. So I feel like you need to pull out more of the masculine energy overall for you in the month of September 2024, Leo. All right. Divine timing is what I feel. All right. That gave a little bit more insight on what we got going on. 1 second, you guys. I don't know. Things are falling. Things are going berserk. All right. Never happening this way. You could be nervous about something as well, like nervous to make a change. I don't know. All right, loyal heart. You feel loyal to someone or something, and something has to change. Maybe you feel like out of it. All right, something's going on in the energy. Normally, not how I read. All right, let's get into the transits, you guys, before we pull the crystal. Let's see what's going on for Leo this month. 1 second, let me pull this up. Here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys. So we're looking at your first house right now with Mercury that is currently direct in Leo. Um, this is all about yourself, right? Your body, the way that you are communicating out to other people. If you need to communicate and do like a presentation or something, I feel you need to look your best. Okay, you need to let's say you were doing a research project and you had something to present. I feel like you have to be up to par with that. Like you had the time to review what it was that you needed to present out there. And it's almost like if it pertains to how other people see you, you want to try to do the best presentation ever, is what I feel. All right. I feel like what you're trying to manifest is something auspicious that's going to like take off for you. But you have to remain confident and courageous and actually move forward with like a loyal heart. That's what I feel. Like, are you really dedicated to what you're working on here? You are a fixed sign. All right. You are ruled by the sun. The sun just stepped out of your energy. So you might be feeling a bit uncomfortable with the sun being in your second house and what it is that you truly value, that type of thing. All right, so let's get into Virgo in the second house. Mercury is going to go into different aspects for you within the next, first, second, and third houses by the end of September. So you're going to see Mercury tap base with, it's already in your sign. You're going to see it tap base with your second house and your third house. That's going to be September 9th to September 26th, okay? Where it will step into your third house in Libra. Now, with Virgo's energy and where the sun is at this time, it's shining on your money, your finances, your possessions. It's more so, it's here with Vesta. So anything that feels that is like this inner spark that you have with something creative, because the second house is something artistic, creative. All right. It's pulling out the Venus energy here with it being in Virgo. Venus in Virgo has been here since most of the month of August. Okay. So Venus being in the second house, you have a lot of creative things that you want to bring out. But I feel like you need to be passionate about it too. All right. Because we saw Venus was in Leo. Okay. We had Mercury in Leo. It retrograded there again. All right. And then we've seen that the sun here had an illumination with this full moon in Aquarius. That was a big impact on your first house and your seventh house, whether it pertained to a contract that was supposed to be offered to you and or something was held off and reviewed. Were you ready for it? Were you able to present yourself the right way out to the world? That type of thing. All right. Now, pertaining to your resources, I mean, damn, you look pretty damn good. All right. With Venus and Virgo right now in the second house, we think about tarot, and that's the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. It's like you have the freedom and the independence to be able to go do whatever it is that you want to create at this time. All right, but be careful because everything that glitters is not gold. All right, it doesn't last forever. Number one, it may be something creative that took off for a period of time, and it's like now it's requiring change. All right, so Venus steps into Libra in the third house, which is the house of communication. It's going to join there with Juno, which is the asteroid of marriage and partnerships, with Libra, which is the asteroid of power, vengeance, and revenge, and with the South Node energy in Libra as well. All right, so this is going to be a heavy impact for you within the month of September, moving into October as well, with the new moon solar eclipse in Libra happening on October 2nd. This is the heavy emphasis on Mercury's been in your sign. Mercury is moving all the way towards its ruling house for you by the end of the month with all these transits happening at the same time. All right. So, what this is telling me here is that you're supposed to take off with some sort of project you've been working on. The research needs to be done. You need to bring this stuff back into balance. If it's a contract that needs to take place, You need to look into that now. Move forward with power and vengeance, and don't allow anything to hold you back. South Node energy. All right, because what's meant to take off will take off for you in the third house by October 2nd. This means get to work, is what I feel. All right, this is heavy on your first, your second, your third houses. How you're presenting yourself, how you're going to make your money, your finances, and how you are going to communicate some sort of project out there and come into partnership with it as well. All right. South Node is all about like past life issues, karmic challenges, but it also comes with a natural gift. So if let's say you are a public speaker, let's say you are great at writing books, let's just say that you're a great representative for someone over the phone that's able to have and carry a conversation, that type of thing. It's almost like you needed to perfect something about yourself. Could be your speech, I don't know. All right. In order for you to be able to do with it, whatever this is calling for, pertaining to where your money is coming from at this time. That's what I feel. All right. Now, Scorpio in your fourth house. This is where Pallas is in Scorpio. It kept coming up heavy in the reading in the beginning. And Pallas is here with the wisdom and knowledge asteroid here. Okay. So, whatever it is that you're learning about, whatever you're gaining wisdom and knowledge about, happens to be in home. You could be studying from home. You could be studying from home overall. All right. It's kind of giving me where you feel more so in comfort at this time. You're tapped into your divine feminine energy. It was coming out earlier with the Queen of Cups. Whatever you're learning about, it could even be like some sort of heightened intuition or a psychic ability or some healing type of work that you want to do. You're learning about it. All right. So when Pallas moves into Sagittarius in your fifth house, it could be part of what you do pertaining to pleasure, love, creativity, how you're self expressing, how you can hand this knowledge over to your children, or just bring it overall in your aura where you find it to be a hobby. All right. First quarter moon in Sagittarius will take place on September 11th, which wherever you set your intention with your money focus here on the second house of Virgo, that's going to fully take off for you on the second week of September. All right. Pallas is going to move into Sag. First quarter moon to happen in Sag, and we would experience already that new moon in your second house. I feel like you may have something new coming and being presented to you, like an offer, as it came through with the Ace of Pentacles in the reading, with a new opportunity to do something pertaining to a hobby. All right, is what I feel. And then that commitment will be tested, and it's almost as if, do you actually enjoy this or are you moving forward? Okay. Now, looking at Capricorn's energy here, Sirius just went direct, which is the asteroid of parenting, self-care, agriculture, all right, being very nurturing and caring in the house of work. So once again, if you do healing work, this is you nurturing other people by coming in and supporting them. If you're like a nurse or something, I don't know. Maybe you're feeding people, making sure that they eat healthy, making sure that, let's say for the elderly, if someone's pamper or some shit needs to be changed. I don't know. It's giving me that type of energy. Like you're doing some type of work here that pertains to helping others, like being of service to other people. So your health is going to be of significance overall to be balanced. All right. Your day-to-day routine needs to be in order. Maybe you have children and you want to do a hobby with them at home, but then you're like, I don't know, a home health aide or some shit, and you got to run and do a job real quick. Something like that. All right. Is what I feel with this. Now, Aquarius in the seventh house is where Pluto is at this time. It's retrograde there. It's going to retrograde back into Capricorn in your sixth house. So you're going to see that something transforms pertaining to your day-to-day routine, what you put hard work into, your overall health, all right, and how you're being of service to other people. And it's going to join there with Sirius and Capricorn, which is going to bring out more of this nurturing energy that you have, that you're embodying at this time with the knowledge that you're gaining in the fourth house, okay? It's like giving me divine feminine energies. Now, Pluto's going to come in and transform what that looks like. All right. So maybe it's that you're having difficulties with, getting on task or remaining organized with something. So it's going to transform the foundation of your work and help you rebuild on whatever that is. Okay. Let's take a look at Pisces in the eighth house. All right. So full moon in Pisces is going to be the biggest thing of September. It happens on September 17th. It's going to meet here with Saturn and Neptune that is currently at this time in retrograde. All right. There is a heavy emphasis on deep emotional feelings, facing fears. This is the house of sex. So you could choose to be, celibate at this time. I don't know. but there seems to be some sort of restriction in or discipline around your emotional energy, and it's asking you to step out there and face your fears. Don't allow the energy of illusions or, you know, secrets or things like that hold you back from where it is that you want to move forward with. All right. So this full moon is a harvest moon. It's meant to allow, heightened intuition and psychic abilities to come through. Overall, the harvest moon is supposed to speak about like the bright moonlight in the dark night to allow for the agriculture to continue to, like, the farmers to keep working. That's more so what it's speaking about. But being for you in the eighth house is more so saying there's a heavy emphasis on where we're getting ready to head into with this fall equinox, and how the transformation is meant to happen pertaining to this specific eclipse, because this position is going to affect someone else's resources opposing your own. So maybe you're going to see that there's a completion that comes through with, if you've been receiving some sort of inheritance from somebody else opposing your own income. Okay. Whatever that may be, I see it being a shift there. If it's something that you do creatively, you may find that you seek potential with whatever this is, with Saturn and Pisces quintiling over to Uranus and Taurus on September 20th. All right. So for you, this is going to more so be the eighth house and the 10th house. So what's transforming and what your career is to look like overall. Those two energies is mutable water, fixed earth. Typically, they only work well when in a quintile if used creatively. Okay. So whatever it is that you're doing and however you're transforming so that your career can work out for you, that's where the divine masculine energy is coming through, saying take action. All right. Um, Saturn and Pisces, semi-squared Pluto in Capricorn. This is going to affect the eighth and the sixth houses for you. So if you're transforming work, all right, there's going to be a semi-square that happens there where it can be a bit irritable. All right. You can feel that there's like some sort of slight tension with you becoming used to these daily routines and what this all like for you. All right. So 17th of September, full moon eclipse in Pisces. We'll see on September 20th, the Saturn and Pisces quintile to Uranus and Taurus in the 10th house. And then you're going to see on the 25th, Saturn and Pisces in your 8th house semi-square to Pluto and Capricorn in your 6th. Okay. Now let's look at Aries in the 9th house. This is all about higher learning, spirituality, and foreign travel. This is where your North Node energy is. So Chiron retrograde in Aries at this time is allowing you to deal with your core wounds. You could be finding that you're praying a lot at this time. You have a specific belief system, a philosophy that works for you. You're educating yourself more so on spirituality. All right, that's what I feel there. This is part of your divine life purpose, though. So whatever this is going to bring in for you is going to prepare you here for what's to come in your true transformation once we see this opposition of the North Node heading into Pisces and South Node into Virgo by next year, 2025. All right. So the eclipse that takes place in your 8th house overall in September is going to shift the energy and what you've been experiencing overall for the past, 2-3 years pertaining to your career, how you've been learning, and where you're supposed to be heading to pertaining to your transformation. Okay. It's moving out of that Mars and Venus energy where it's been like all about self and relationships, and it's now going to move into communication and how you're supposed to be discerning what is an illusion versus what is actually reality. And it's falling in the house for you of your 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 finances and how they're coming from other people and how you can obtain them yourself is what I feel. All right. That's what this is. Let's look at Taurus in the 10th house. So Uranus and Taurus is going to go retrograde on September 1st, as Pluto is going to retrograde back into the 6th house on September 1st as well. So there's a heavy emphasis for you, Leo, on work and career, on your professional aspiration and what that is like for you. Reviewing, do you actually love what you're doing? Is your reputation up there? Is your public image great? All right. Something about you presenting yourself. Maybe you have to sign a contract and someone's like looking at you to see if you're actually prepared overall for what this is. All right. Whatever you're doing, I feel like you're doing some sort of like healing work. All right. Or you're working in the healthcare industry. I don't know. All right. Gemini in the 11th house, house of companions, collaborations. This is communities of people, whether you're in a specific organization, whether you go to school and you're, whatever, you're learning about something, because we got Jupiter in Gemini and we got Mars in Gemini. This has been picking up for you overall. for a couple months now, since back when Jupiter stepped into Gemini in May. All right, it stepped in, I believe, around the 25th or the 26th. We've got Mars moving into Cancer on September 4th, so it's only going to be here for about another week or so, where Mars is going to be stepping into your 12th house. Mars in the 12th house, it's going to, you're going to feel like you're losing your shit. Okay, let's be for real. Mars in Gemini in the 11th house for you. You could find that you are associating with more people. You're finally being out there, like trying to take action on finding the people that you resonate with, I feel. All right. And Jupiter in Gemini is like helping you expand and grow at the same time. Now, these two planets are the only ones besides Uranus that's getting ready to go retrograde that have not retrograded this year. So Mars in Cancer, that retrograde is going to happen at the end of the year. It will begin in Leo. It will retrograde back to Cancer. That one happens on December 6th. Jupiter in Gemini is expanding your communities of people. That one will retrograde on October 9th. All right, so moving through September, I feel like your heaviest focus is going to be on your house of transformation, how Pluto's retrograding back into your day-to-day routines, and how you are heading towards your destiny pertaining to higher learning and getting yourself set up with the changes that are to come in your career in the 10th house. That's what I see for you. All right. Now, when Mars heads into Cancer, it will tap into 12th house. Mars will go out of bounds from the 7th through the 17th of October of September. All right. So this is going to be heavy desire, drive, energy. I don't want to say sexuality, but it could involve the energy of love and feeling intimacy from a partner, or intimate about whatever it is that you love to do for work, possibly. All right. And, or it could bring out some sort of aggression, some sort of survival instinct for you to be able to, like, express yourself, I feel. All right. Because this energy is going to have you acting out of character, pertaining to your subconscious state, your imagination, like you wanting to be an inspiration to other people, you wanting to get creative, and you wanting to quickly take action. But because Mars is at its fall in Cancer, it's not working with the best strength, especially not in the 12th house where it all involves the energy of the subconscious. It just doesn't work there. Okay. So we just experienced this last quarter moon in Gemini on August 26th, which was 2 days ago. All right. So we now have released what we needed to release out of those that no longer serve you, no longer resonate with you. You're finally going to be releasing what is screwing up your subconscious state by the end of September 24th. All right. And where you're supposed to be expanding and growing is going to be retrograding at the beginning of October, possibly the first or the second week with Jupiter being in Gemini. I feel like you're supposed to be resonating with a specific group of people that help you evolve spiritually, and or those that are giving you the education that you need in order to go after a specific career, and or something that you're going to be involved with within your day-to-day routine. All right, that's what I see here. I don't know how else to explain it. Okay. Anything that doesn't serve that energy will be released by September 24th. All right. So once again, where's Libra? New moon solar eclipse in Libra for you. There's supposed to be this heightened energy of your third house coming up in October. All right. So let's say you need to get around. All right. You may be partnering with somebody on a research project through the internet. You're working on the media. You're creating a presentation online. Maybe if you're doing healing work, this is like creating a platform or something, and where you have a natural gift for technology. I don't know, but it's going to be something that allows other people to heal. And or if you're in the health industry and you are traveling to work, that could be this as well. All right, where there's going to be a shift in the energy overall to get you prepared for how we're ending this whole Aries Libra axis for you. All right, specifically in the, what was it, ninth and third houses, and how we're going to be stepping into the second and eighth houses and remaining in balance overall with your finances opposed to someone else's finances. All right, that's what I see here. Let me pull the crystal that's best for you guys in September 2024. I apologize for the beginning of the reading. If you guys missed out on anything, I did pull another spread on that. So maybe this week coming up, I can do like a review, all right, of the energy as we step in with the changes that happen after September 1st, because that's going to be of significance to your overall career and work. Okay, so we'll do that. I'll wait for September 1st to do a review for you specifically, Leo. By the time it retrogrades, it's going to hit your 6th house, and then it's going to be with Uranus and retrograding your 10th. So let's see. Surface green quartz here, life on life terms, exuberant enjoyment of life and acceptance of our place in the world. Heaven on earth, and what is meant to be will be. I feel like you're exactly where you need to be right now. Don't try to rush things. Don't try to change things. Don't try to sprinkle glitter on some shit to make it look pretty. It's not worth it. All right. It's all a matter of you experiencing things as they are to come. All right. You have Espresso Team Garnet here as well, with charm and charisma, shining and sparkling and being a brilliant beacon of light that is a confidence and that inspires other people. All right. So let's read these out real quick. So this deck goes over the general messages, the relationship messages, and the prosperity messages. I'm going to read the general and the prosperity for you, as well as the meditation the crystal spirit meditation, so that you know how best to use these energies. All right. It says, as long as we are human, we will face times when the only choice is to accept life on its own terms. But in the acceptance lies a most precious treasure, the gift of now. Surrender to this moment exactly as it is, and your heart will open, releasing what needs to be left behind as you join with the conscious universe on a journey of your own healing. Something wonderful is awaiting you, but first you must be present in what is so that you can have this experience and receive the gift of recognizing that you are stronger than you know. When the wheel of fortune turns, you may look back on this moment as crucial for your growth. Very often, unanswered prayers and unexpected twists of fate lead to the destiny that the heart seeks. Trust now in this process of acceptance. Trust that your conscious universe has your back. So the changes that are happening for you right now are meant to align you in doing what it is that you love to do. So don't stop your journey. Continue to push forward. All right. Prosperity message. Seraphis Green Court Spirit appears to tell you that the foundations of wealth may not be obvious in your life at this moment, but you are meant to have certain experiences for the sake of your soul's calling. There is a gift therein, so accept what is. Tomorrow is a different day, offering different opportunities. Accept any losses or disappointments and be fully present in the moment and the lessons that it brings. Much is coming your way more quickly than you can expect. All right. So the crystal spirit meditation for Seraphis Green Quartz is going to be, this type of quartz only is found on the islands of Seraphis in Greece. It grows in odd shapes, often reminiscent of plant life. This beautiful crystal can be used for healing the physical body, opening the heart, and connecting to nature and all of life. So surrounding yourself by green, all right? So grass, plants, flowers, whatever it is, that could definitely pick your energy up if you feel to be down at any time. You're going to go through some rough things here, all right? And it's overall going to be happening in earth energy for you, and it is happening in earth houses. So remain grounded, calm, and reserved, all right? Because whatever happens is going to happen. There's no need to fight it. Let's look at Espresso Team Garnet. All right, it says, every one of us is a being of light, meant to shine and sparkle. Your light draws others to you, for we all seek the light. The message of Espresso Team Garnet Spirit is to embrace your natural charm and magnetism. Do you think you're not all that special? If so, that is only because you haven't discovered your natural charisma and expressed it. The conscious universe wants you to let it shine out, for your dazzling brilliance will be a beacon for others as you walk through the healing path toward discovery of your destiny. You can attract those who will help you and those who will benefit from all that you have to share, your talents, your love, and your joy. We are all so lucky to have you here on this planet right now. Feel your magnetism today, express it, shine your light in all of your glory, inspiring others and letting yourself draw in whatever will help you on your journey. All right, so prosperity message. In ancient times, the sun was revered for its power, and today's Espresso Team Garnet Spirit brings the message that you are a powerful manifester of abundance, an extraordinary co-creator, but only if you let the real you shine. You are charismatic and dazzling, and when you accept that, opportunities show up, as do people willing to place their faith in you and invest in your ideas and projects. Abundance grows more abundance. Know that you can magnetically attract anything you need, for a small favor to a major contribution, for you to inspire others to believe in you and shine on. All right, so the crystal spirit meditation for Espresso Team Garnet Says meditation with the stone might be challenging because its energy feels that of a bossy cheerleader. The stone is a must for building and finding your self confidence and personal power and creativity. Team Garnet asks you to stand up straight, hold your head high, and stretch your stuff. All right, so I feel like whatever you're manifesting, you guys, I feel like I'm stressed for you. Honestly, this reading was weird as hell. You're going to make a major change overall. This is going to be like a very transformative time for you in September. And I feel like the pressure is on your finances, your work, and your career. This is the time. All right. I don't know how else to explain that. I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next reading, and I'll give you a bonus reading by, let's say, we'll do it for the new moon in Virgo. All right. I'll put that on my calendar here to make sure I get you a bonus for your reading not being perfect in the beginning. I love you guys. Bye.